Do you want to learn guitar, or you already learning how to play it, but you're not sure if you should get a teacher or if it's best if you play and learn by yourself? So let's see today what's the best, if you should get a teacher or not, see some pros and cons for you when learning. Hey guys, I'm Everton Zaquini and I started learning guitar by myself. I was self-taught at the beginning and it was around 5 years. Then I went to a music school, got a music teacher, and then started to take lessons. So I've been through both sides, learning by myself and also having a teacher. Now I will show you a little bit what I think about having a teacher or not, you're learning by yourself, and also some tips if you want to learn by yourself and if you want to have a teacher. I'm gonna start telling you a little bit how I started playing guitar, especially because at the beginning I was self-taught for a few years. I got my first guitar when I was 12. But actually I tried to play for a few weeks, maybe 1 month, but actually I just left the guitar in the corner and didn't touch it until I was 15. When I was 15, then I have some friends, we were really into music, some ideas for bands. I have a cousin who played guitar as well. My cousin started teaching me some chords. Then I developed the interest to learn guitar, and then I started to put a lot of effort into it. Also, I have other friends who was trying to learn. So looking back at that time, the environment that I was, my friends, that influenced me to start to learn guitar. Also, as I had some friends and my cousin learning guitar, usually what happened is that we would each one teach something to each other or show something. When we learned a new song, we would show to each other. Also, other friends would be playing another instrument. Sometimes even the ones that didn't play anything, they would be talking about music. For me, as self-taught and starting to learn guitar, was the way that I keep motivated to learn. So basically, I didn't have a proper teacher, but friends, my cousin, we were teaching each other, helping each other to learn guitar. Then I started to buy some guitar magazines with some articles, some interviews, some music transcriptions, and some lessons. There was one that I really liked, so I would buy every month the next edition of the guitar magazine. And one thing that was nice on this magazine, they have some sequence on the lessons. When I start to learn a little bit of theory, they have an article about theory, and on the next month they have the continuation. And also I would have other materials like video lessons, other guitar books. So basically during these 5 years, what helped me keep motivated learning guitar, this environment with the friends, guitar lessons from magazines or video lessons. As soon as I started to learn guitar, in a few months I started to play in the church. All of these things helped me to learn by myself. What happens nowadays is sometimes that if you don't have the environment or you just go to YouTube, check the lesson, you don't have sequence, it's really hard for you to learn by yourself. There are two things that is really important if you want to learn guitar by yourself. Environment. So it's nice for you to have friends, other people that can motivate you to play. You can play together or talk about music. And the second thing, the sequence. You have something that is just step by step. So if you watch one channel about one lesson and then another one about another lesson, then you get another guitar book and another guitar book. You get a lot of materials, but you don't study from top to end, absorb all that information. You just get one lesson today and then the next day you are in the next lesson. It doesn't work for you to learn by yourself. Get one piece of information, practice that, get 1, 2, 3 weeks. It depends on the subject. Some subject it's gonna be 2 months, some subjects will be 1 month. So the important thing is that you master that subject and then you go to the next one. And one more thing, learning guitar by yourself. A lot of people look at the guitar players, the masters of guitar, they look that they are self-taught. But if you look for some guitar players, actually they didn't have like a proper teacher, proper education on music, but the environment create situations that they would learn music. So sometimes some guitar players would be playing with other musicians that would give some tips. They would be learning from the vinyls. They would get the artists that they liked and learn note by note and spend a lot of time playing guitars. That's the point about to be self-taught. I truly believe that everyone can learn guitar by themselves. I started to learn guitar by myself. I was self-taught for a long time, but actually what happens is that sometimes you don't have the sequence, you'll have information scattered, especially nowadays with a lot of information, we can find information about anything and we need sometimes someone to show the path for us. Now let's see the pros and cons of have a teacher. I think the con usually will be the cost. Sometimes a good music teacher can be expensive, but I look at it as investment. I went to music school and it helped me a lot. Even that I was playing music, I was with a more higher level when I went to the music school. The main point was having someone to give feedback. This is really important. Someone that you show or identify your problems, help you to fix it, learn a new thing, explain things. The idea to guide you. For theory was really important to me in music school to understand some concepts. Remember the magazine that I was talking about? They have some theory lessons I would read. I would understand a few things and the other things I wouldn't, and I didn't have anyone to ask about, oh, I didn't understand this, what is it? So basically this has helped me a lot. When you have someone that you can ask things and also someone that identify what are your problems and how to fix it. If I had to start again, I would as soon as possible get a guitar teacher for one simple reason: the time of learning. If you have a good teacher, they will open your eyes much faster. Sometimes just one tip that he show you about music, it's gonna open your mind. You see things differently. That's the point of getting a teacher. You have some feedback, you have the step-by-step. Sometimes you take longer to find things by yourself, to discover things. And if you have someone that's already showing you, it's much faster. So what you need to look in a guitar teacher. First, look about the method. See if it has sequence, step-by-step. Look if the guitar teacher is also a good teacher, not only a good player, a good instrumentalist. Sometimes you see people that is really good on the guitar, but it doesn't mean that it's a good teacher. Take a look at the rapport with the guitar teacher. He plays the styles that you like. If you want to learn some contemporary music, but the guitar teacher is a classical teacher. If you like rock, but the guitar teacher doesn't like rock, so this is also be important for you to see. And then at the end, I would look at the price. Remember, this is an investment for you, so sometimes it's more expensive, but if it's a good teacher with a good method, you're gonna have better and faster results. Just summing up, if you're learning by yourself, the environment will be really important, that you can have an environment with music and with other people that are playing guitar. If it's hard, try to find sometimes internet groups that can help. Then sequence, when you have something, get the sequence. If you have a guitar book, try to learn this from top to end, or if there's some YouTube channel that you like, stay on that channel that you can practice and master the subject that you are learning. If you are learning something today, don't move to something new then the next day. If you're learning your first song, stay for a while, but the most important thing, you will be able to play from top to end and then you move to the next song. If you're learning your first scale, get your first scale, learn it, memorize, play a lot of times before you move to the new scale. And if you want to have a guitar teacher, look if they have a sequenced method that you teach you step by step. Not only if they are a good musician, but also if they are a good teacher, know how to teach. Try to find some reviews, talk with some students. Also, the environment will help with the guitar teacher, but then you already have someone playing with you. You have your lesson. If it's one lesson per week, you have every week your guitar lesson. Also, the guitar lesson with a guitar teacher, it's a guitar lesson, but sometimes also it's a moment that you have a different thing for you to do. If you are stressed by your work or your school, sometimes the guitar lesson will be the moment that you just relax. That's also another good reason for you to have a guitar teacher. If you are at home sometimes by yourself trying to learn, you can get frustrated. Then you look at a guitar teacher that you can afford. So that's the balance between self-taught and have a guitar teacher. Some people will be able to learn by themselves easily. Some people will need a guitar teacher. But whatever you choose, the most important thing, have fun when practicing, enjoy the journey, and create the habit of playing guitar. I hope this tip will help you to find your own way to learn guitar. If you're not subscribed yet to the channel, remember to subscribe. It's really important to support this channel, and also it's gonna help me to keep creating content for you. Lessons every week, so don't miss the lessons, ring the bell. And if you like this video, leave your like here and leave a comment. I wanna know if you learn guitar by yourself, you have a guitar teacher, what's the pros and cons for you? What do you think? What is missing? I was talking a few things, maybe I missed something. Let's create this community where you can help me and also help other viewers. Have fun playing guitar. Thanks for watching. See you next time.